Experian. Welcome once again to the Experian. Today I'm going to be doing something slightly different in that it's going to be a car review as opposed to my other videos. So I will look at or will do a short review on the 2022 Hyundai Venue, which came into South Africa in October 2022. So it hasn't been long since I've been driving it, but I think it's been enough time for me to sort of understand some of the features that it comes with, some of the ways in which it's been upgraded from the previous models.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere you say, anywhere.
So let's actually look at this model of the Hyundai Venue that I'll be reviewing in this video. As you can see in this example, I have a denim color Venue. So it also comes out in colors such as red, black, gray, light gray and dark gray. There's white as well, I believe. So one of the things that I noted personally as being a major thing that differentiates the new upgrades from the old models, it looks bigger. They've designed it in a way that makes it look slightly bigger and sporty. I find that the design is very playful. It's trendy and sporty, which I believe for most people was definitely one of the attractions in choosing it, because it's actually doing quite well in the market. I believe currently it's sitting on the third position when it comes to mini SUV cars that people have chosen to actually buy. So it's behind the Toyota Urban Cruiser and the VW T-Cross. So it's not in a bad position. It's doing quite well in the market, and I can see why. So here, as you can see, I took it for a bit of a drive just to show you. I've left some of the sound in so that you can hear how the engine goes when it's on an open road. So it's quite smooth, quite soft, and very nice to drive. I really enjoy the drives that I've had in this car. As you can see on the interface, you can see the speedometer. It's quite a nice upgrade from a digital point of view. So let's now just test out the reversing function. As you can see, when you reverse, it's got the camera, which is quite a nice touch and is to be expected if you look at the price range. So it's a nice touch to the various functions that it has. Going back to the external view of the car, as you can see, it doesn't have the traditional aerial pointing up for the connectivity with the radio mainly. So it's a very clean look. It's got a very clean look. They've definitely done amazing upgrading work on the bumper. It's very, so obviously it's plastic. It's plastic. The front bumper design they've got there, but very stylish, very well done, and I think it makes it quite competitive with other cars that it looks like, because with cars they always basically copying other designs and just modifying it here and there. So it's got a nice look and clean, trendy, relatable, mini sporty. Let's go back to the interior. So as you can see, it's got adjustable seats, both in terms of height and in terms of moving it back and forward, which is a nice touch. The ability to move the height, because it's big. It's big. It's a big car. So for a short person, it can be a bit too big. So it's nice that you can adjust the height. So I've been enjoying that personally. So as you can see, the seats, they're not leather seats. It's the upholstery clothing design, and it's got a dual tone. The interior is the dual tone, as you can see, the cream white and the black. The screen as well, very classy. I love the positioning of the screen and the features that it comes with, what it allows you to do. So the media player, as you could see, I chose the USB option. You're able to view the various folders within the USB or play Bluetooth from your phone. Then there's the navigation option. So with this one, I plugged in my cell phone, connected my cell phone with a cable to the screen, to the car basically, and then it basically allows me to search for maps for places. You can speak through the car to tell the car which destination you want to go to. You can also play, as you can see, YouTube music. So yeah, I really have been enjoying that, because then I don't have to use my phone. I can just plug it in and basically do various things that I would do on my phone using the screen of the car. So it's definitely much safer. And you could also play Spotify or any other media player, really. Another nice feature is that you're able to view your trip history, so you'd be able to see how many kilometers you've traveled since you last topped up your petrol. With the touch of a button, would tell you how much time your last trip was, whether it was 15 minutes, 10 minutes, which is it's nice information to know. So the cabin hole is one of the two spaces where you can store stuff, things like manuals and all of that. It's a normal sized cabin hole. The car has electric windows on all four sides, which is nice. And the speakers they actually have good sound, which I've enjoyed on the open roads. The indicators you can see on the back as usual, also by the windows, which is always nice. Another nice feature is that you're able to electronically adjust your left and right side mirrors as the driver. So that's always nice, because it's always quick to make that adjustments, especially if one of the mirrors is moved. So normal back seats can be adjusted to be pulled down if you want to make space. Maybe you've got something that you've stocked up behind and you want to use the back seats as well. So this is a second space where you can store more stuff. That's nice, because it also helps you keep the car cleaner, because you don't have things lying around. But that space between the driver's seat and the front passenger seat is a nice storage space. So I'm not the greatest fan of the white color that goes with the jewel tone of the interior design on the seats, but as long as you can keep it clean, it's quite classy. It looks nice. It makes the car look expensive, and it gives it that premium look. So I will say that I've been enjoying that look from that standpoint. But yeah, so great strong seats, with obviously the original carpets, and a lot of space. Going back to the external view of the car, so the design is definitely one of the number one from what I've heard from people who've bought the model or who have test driven it. The design, the front bumper is definitely a winner. So well done, Hyundai, on that. The lights are very sleek as well. The design it's beautiful, and they light up quite well, both in daytime and at night, which is obviously ideal, especially with the potholes in South Africa. But overall, it really is a nice car. It's a beautifully designed car. It's easy to drive, light on petrol. From my experience, it's not too bad. I've driven to Joburg from KZN, which is just over 500 kilometers, with one full tank, and I still had about 3 or 2 bars left. So obviously speed will always be a factor when it comes to that, but so far I'm very happy with the petrol consumption. Final remarks, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. For me, it was an upgrade from the Hyundai Atos, so a nice upgrade from that. So the price range is 294,000 for this 1.2 motion model. Thank you for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.